OG expat neighborhood in KL, Ampang Embassy Row. And there's a lot of boutique cafes around here where you are basically at the border of the city centre and Ampang. There is Link KL. Alright, let's go and check out. Hock Chun is one of those grocery stores that has been here for a very long time, more than I think 20-30 years. Now for the schools here, you have to apply early because the wait list is quite long. For 3 or 4 bedroom condos, this one can range anywhere from $800 all the way up to $10,000. Hey guys, this has been a highly requested video, a neighborhood vlog of the OG expat neighborhood in KL, Ampang, and more specifically, Embassy Row. I am at the major intersection between Ampang and KL. KL City Centre or the Petronas Twin Towers is just a 10-minute walk behind me. Now I'm going to show you guys what Ampang has to offer, what schools there are, hospitals, and what life is like here. And I am bringing back the neighborhood vlog because it's been very highly requested. When we visit these neighborhoods, you guys suddenly fall in love with it and you guys want to live there. So I've decided to bring back the series, so subscribe if you don't want to miss this. Alright, let's get our bearings straight. Ampang in general is super big. I am talking about a specific area in Ampang which is called Embassy Row. Now, Embassy Row is located on the east side of KL city centre, right? All the expat neighborhoods that I've been covering has been on the west side of KL city centre. This is one of KL's most established expat corridors. It's been here since the 1970s. It feels greener, it's more quieter, except for this main road right now. This is quite hectic because this is the main road that connects KLCC to the east side of Kuala Lumpur. Now, one thing to note is that along this road, you will see like I think 20 different embassies, and all the diplomats and all the foreigners and expats, they all live here. So there is a mix of older condos with newer modern condos. So you have a variety of choices if you are coming here to rent or to buy. Now there's another street called Jalan Yutant, and that is where you'll find the most exclusive and expensive and luxurious bungalows there. Alright, getting around. Well, KL in general is a car-centric city. It's faster to get around by car anyways. But if you want to, you have the LRT station, which is about a 5-minute walk away, opposite the traffic light. And you have a lot of buses here. There's no train passing through Embassy Row or Ampang here. You also have the KLCC MRT station, which is about a 10-minute walk away. Now, the main road or the entrance into Ampang or Embassy Row is called Jalan Ampang. Now this road is forever filled with traffic. As you can see, the traffic goes all the way there. And there's a lot of construction going on. So there's a new condo, it's called Skyline Embassy. It's quite tall. And then you have Somerset Hotel and Residences here. And then you have Pavilion Embassy, another very nice project by Pavilion Group. Yes, the same pavilion in Bukit Bintang and the same pavilion in Damansara Heights as well. So you're about a 5-minute drive to the Petronas Twin Towers. You're about a 20-minute drive to Mount Kiara, 25 minutes to Bangsa, and about 40 minutes to the Kuala Lumpur International Airport via the highways. Okay, so for schools, there are multiple schools here. Along Jalan Ampang, you have the Islamic International School called Saiful International. Then you have ISKL, the International School of Kuala Lumpur. Then you have like the Mutiara International School. You have Fairview International. For the schools here, you have to apply early because the wait list is quite long. Ampang and KLCC is noted as the highest density expat residential area in KL, right? It's even higher than Mount Kiara. Because there's a lot of diplomats here, there's a lot of international schools, there's a lot of private hospitals here as well. So a lot of people actually, a lot of expats and foreigners live here. Okay, hospitals, there's the two main ones, right? Along Jalan Ampang, you just go straight, you will see Glen Eagles KL. Glen Eagles is one of the best hospitals in Malaysia. And along the traffic light, 2 minutes away is Prince Court Medical Centre, another very prestigious hospital in KL. You're basically sandwiched between two of the top private hospitals in KL. Other notable mentions are like KBJ Ampang Putri, which is about 10-15 minutes away. Okay, daily life. Now, there's a lot of things to do here, and there's a lot of boutique cafes around here. So along this road, right where we started at the traffic light, where you are basically at the border of the city centre and Ampang, there is Link KL. Oh, so in Link you have pharmacy, you have Urban Springs, Pilates, you got bistro, dessert shops. There is this, I don't know how many million-year-old tree that you are not allowed to touch. And it's right here in the center of Link. 5-minute walk away, you come to Pavilion Embassy. And you have like premium groceries, you have the food merchant, you have Luckin Coffee. So this is not a mall. This is an office tower with residential tower as well. And there's a lot of shops below. Not a full-blown mall, but notice there's a lot of big-sized condos and they are very, very luxurious. We're going to talk about condos and the prices shortly. And you can see a lot of older condos here. This goes for about 2,000 plus to 4,000 ringgit per month. And then you have the really exclusive ones on that side. You have a lot of independent cafes along this entire stretch. Some of them are hidden in between the streets as well, where the houses are, or around the condos as well. You have a lot of Middle Eastern food, you have Indian food, local Malay food, Chinese food, they're all here. This area generally surprises people on how good the food is here. Yeah, there's a lot of things for you to do here and it's all within walkable distance. So, to prove it to the test, let's walk around this street and go to one of my favorite cafes, Kenny Hill Bakers, just right in front. Let's see how long it's going to take for me to walk there. The properties here are so big, you don't even know if it's a house or an embassy. Now this road, there's a lot of road works going on because there's a huge construction, huge development actually, Skyline Embassy and all that's going on there. So they are actually widening the roads and putting proper pavements and walkways for future residents. Hello, hello, hi.
Sorry.
How are you?
Oh, hot.
Hot? We're casually walking and we are right in front of the Thai Embassy, the Royal Thai Embassy. So where I'm walking now is called Jalan Ampang. This is the main road where all the heavy traffic are, right? What I'm talking about, the residence that I'm talking about is not located on Jalan Ampang itself. It's on the secondary road on the inside, which is over here. On this side of the road, which we'll go and visit later, you will see that there's barely any traffic and there's a lot of trees and basically a lot of people walking. Walking here, we are in front of the Chinese embassy, if I'm not mistaken, and across you have there's the Saudi embassy. We are about a 2-minute walk away from the cafe because I need my coffee. This is Hock Chun, one of those grocery stores that has been here for a very long time, more than I think 20-30 years, and it has a lot of imported stuff inside. Yeah, so that was the grocery store that has been around for more than 30 years. They never renovated because everybody loved it that way. This is a nice Middle Eastern food. It's called Sahara Tent. If you are in Malaysia, if you are in KL, definitely check this place out. And now we have arrived at Kenny Hill Bakers. Yeah, if I'm ever in KL meeting clients, this is where I go to, right? So right behind Kenny Hills, you can see there's a lot of low-rise apartments and condos. These are all big units. These are all more than 2,000 square feet, 3 to 4, even 5, 6 bedrooms as well. So these condos, they average at about 6,000 ringgit all the way up to like 25,000 ringgit per month for rental. Okay, so let's talk property prices. Now, let's talk about rentals, because a lot of you coming here, you guys want to rent first, right? Now, for a one-bedroom condo, you are looking at about 4 to 500 US dollars per month. And this can be something slightly older, maybe about 15, 20 years old. Now, for a two-bedroom condo, you're looking at about 500 to 2,000 dollars per month. Now, the reason is because a lot of two-bedroom condos here are newer condos. So they are more spacious and more luxurious. So the size you're looking at could vary from 700 to 1,500 square feet. For 3 or 4 bedroom condos, this one can range anywhere from $800 all the way up to $10,000 per month. It really depends on the age, the size, how luxurious it is, and exactly which location or which pocket it's in. Now these sizes, they are about 1,200 square feet all the way up to like 4,500 square feet. It's like crazy big and very spacious. And all of these are fully furnished. Now, if we talk about bungalows here, they are huge. They have like their average is about 6 bedroom bungalows, and they go for about 6,000 USD plus rental per month. It is rare, but it is available. Average price for a condo is about 800 ringgit per square feet, and depending on the development, it can go as high as 1,500 ringgit per square feet. But what's the best thing is you are right next to KL city centre. So which means property prices can range from about 1 million all the way up to about 20-30 million. So some properties to mention, we have like Ampang and Embassy Row. This is like super exclusive, like ultra low density, only about 56 units available. Then we have Somerset KL. Then you have Pavilion Embassy on my right here. Super nice tower with the shops below. Then you have Skyline Embassy, the tall tower right in front, earlier we saw. And a few others that are currently under construction or haven't launched yet. What's my take on this? Well, this place is best for families with children. And if you have like diplomatic community, you want to be close to the embassies, you have a big family, you want large layouts, then yes, this place would be good for you. And if you want to be right next to the city center, you want to be where the hustle and bustle is. Walking from there to here in this heat and this noise and the construction is a bit tiring, and I am already sweating. So you will need a car to move around, especially if you are talking about Embassy Row or Ampang in general. Now, I would say that if you are single, a young couple or young professionals, then maybe this is not the place for you. Maybe the best place would be to go Mount Kiara or other areas that I will be covering soon. So, what do you think of Ampang's Embassy Row? Is it something for you? Is it not for you? Let me know down in the comments below, and let me know where is the next area you want me to cover. I'll catch you guys in the next one.